Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday morning, July 11th, 2022. Hope you're having a good day thus far. It's almost afternoon. I've got 10 minutes left. It's 11:50. I am in my Love Language Minute devotion, and it's entitled Emotions versus Actions. So this should be fun. All of a sudden, my setup here is a little cockeyed. Sorry about that. It's just a little cattywampus. Keep your servant from deliberate sins. Don't let them control me. Then I will be free of guilt and innocent of great sin. May the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be pleasing to you, O Lord, my rock and my redeemer. Psalm 19, verses 13 through 14. How do emotions impact a marriage? Emotions are God's gift to enrich life. Both positive and negative emotions should point us to God. Some Christians have come to distrust emotions because they have seen people who follow their feelings and hurt everyone around them. But there is a vast difference between an emotion and a decision to do something wrong. Feelings themselves are not sinful, but the actions people take based on their feelings often are. In Psalms 19, King David asked God to keep him from deliberate or willful sins so that he could be counted innocent. Emotions are not deliberate, they come on their own. It's what we do with them that can be right or wrong. I just say their choices. Let's take an example. Even if you're happily married, you may feel an exciting tingle toward a member of the opposite sex who is not your spouse. Seriously? You need to get right with yourself. If that happens, you need to get right with God. The attraction is not sinful. Yeah, it is. It's not a God, I assure you. But your actions may be. If you think it, trust me, the thoughts should not enter into your mind if you are clean. If you're unclean, this is exactly what will happen. Period. That's the best way for me to describe it. Take the tingles to God. I'd say you need to get right with Him. And then this will never happen. You'll look at a person, say, yeah, they're attractive, but you will feel nothing in an inappropriate anything towards them unless it's all out of love. If it's a feelings of love towards another, well, then that's of God, and you're okay. As long as you don't commit some sinful act after you've used your heart. But if you use your heart as your judgment, what would Jesus do? You wouldn't do anything inappropriate, and you certainly wouldn't have the tingles. But that's my own take on it, but everybody has their own way about life. But that's how I would deal with this. I mean, I don't have any problem. Anytime I was with dating, to look at a man or a woman and say, boy, they're good looking. Not once did I ever have it in my mind that I wanted to climb in bed with that person. Just saying. Thank Him for giving you the capacity to experience this emotion, and ask Him to give you wisdom for how to reignite excitement in your marriage so you can experience it in the proper place. The attraction for someone else is an indicator that your marriage needs attention, that it's lacking Him. Be holy, obediently holy, and repent. Let your emotions point you to God. Seek His direction. When you follow His instructions, the emotion has served its highest goal. Emotions are designed to draw us to God, not away from God. Father, thank you for the gift of emotions. Please help me not to be afraid or ashamed of my feelings. Instead, show me how to view them as a way to draw me to you, and through that, closer to my spouse. Please guard my actions and help me to respond appropriately to my feelings. So, even though I didn't agree with everything in there, a lot of it was very good advice. So, everybody has to read things and really digest what they're reading. I think too many people read something and they take it as that's the stock and that's the way that they should be because this book told them so. Well, instead you should be saying this book told you so. In this nice little book with red letters, and of course it's got gold on it, this book is the answer to all your prayers. It's got everything you ever needed right in it, if you just take the time to read it. And I have not been doing my homework like I set out to do this year, so I've punished myself. And when I start to want to do something that isn't to help him, I have to read a chapter. I'm going to catch up quickly at this rate because my brain goes like this all day long. So, hope you enjoyed this. Stay tuned. I've got more coming up. Love to all bunches and bunches. Bye.